Hello and welcome to this lecture where we'll go into setting up DuckDB in your computer, and then we'll go into working with just showing how it works with DuckDB CLI command line interface. So let's move on to my screen here. So I'm in the browser, I'm in the GitHub repository, where you can see here in 02 setup DuckDB, we have a README, right? So here you have a video where it's a theory about DuckDB and navigating around how it looks like. But here in the setup here, you can see you should follow this link, and then afterwards there's some instructions on how to work with the bash, and afterwards because we will use the terminal, we'll use either git bash, or in Mac you'll use the Z shell, in Linux you'll use bash. So then there's different types of bash commands that you need to know in order to navigate around in your computer. And this is really good to know, not just for this course, but for in general. It's a very good computer skills to have to work with the bash terminal. And this is because later on in your data engineering career, you will be, or your data science career, you need to work with the terminal. It's not always that you have a graphical interface to work with. So then we'll go in a little bit about the DuckDB CLI command line interface, and just test it out to ingest some data and check that we have some data there. And we will see how to do that, and we'll also have some note about git ignore. And also in general in my notes, there's always a README in each lecture. And there you have other videos and README as well. Read more in case you want. Usually not so many other videos, but read more is more common. And then it's linked to different documentations. Yes, so let's scroll up a little bit and go into here. So, or I'll do like this. I've opened it already. So when you click on that link, you come into here, the DuckDB installation. And here you should choose the platform for you. So if you are using Windows, you should choose Windows. And then you can just follow along the instructions here. And also, if in case the instruction of this winget install doesn't work after you have used it, you can try it out with the direct download method, and it might solve it. So test out 2 different ways. Since I've already done it, you can just pause the video and do it. So welcome back. After you have installed, hopefully it worked. To check that it works, we do like this. We go into terminal. So in terminal, you can just write DuckDB, and you should have this. This is a command line interface with DuckDB, and if you just write DuckDB, you will have the in-memory database. Okay, and if you want to quit this one, you do Control-D in Mac or Control-C in Windows. Then you have quit it. Okay, jumping back into in the notes here, we see that we'll go into the DuckDB CLI, and we'll create a DuckDB test YouTube .duckdb. So let's start like this. I will open up the terminal again. Terminal here. We'll see where I am. ls. I'm here. I will go into documents. So I use tab to autocomplete. So cd to change directory into documents. ls. I will go into demos. I will go into SQL course demo here. ls to see 02 setup DuckDB. I'll go in there, 02 setup DuckDB. And here we do ls, and what I have is this YouTube videos.csv, right? I've just copied in this data file. So you can find it here, YouTube videos.csv, download it and put it into your repository. So right now I will do like this. I will do code dot, so that I can open it in Visual Studio Code. So here I have this open in Visual Studio Code, and I will open up a new terminal. So I will work inside of Visual Studio Code's terminal. And let's see what it said that I should do. If I go into the notes, I'll actually move the notes to the other side so I can see what I'm supposed to do here. So let's do like this. We create a DuckDB test underscore YouTube dot DuckDB. So right now you see nothing. Or you see that we have opened up a database, but we don't have anything saved. So just run a command, whatever. So desc or describe, and you see that test youtube.duckdb has been saved here. However, it's empty, which is what we expect. So let's do something else. Let's select star from information schema.schemata to see what type of schemas there are in this database. So here we can see there are some default schemas. We have system schema. We have the schema names here: information schema, main, PG catalog, and we have different catalog names, and we have the DuckDB as the owner, right? And we can check the different, we can go into different tables. So up button to get back the previous command, information schema.tables to see all the tables. And right now we don't have any tables. This is what we expect as well, right? So let's ingest some data. So in order to ingest the data, we can first check out what type of data we have in this file. So, or actually this cannot be open, it's youtube.csv, it's a CSV file, so it's comma separated, right? We can actually do like this, open preview to see it as a table here. So here we have some YouTube, some data from a YouTube channel in CSV data. So let's ingest this into the database. So in order to do that, we have opened, right? We have opened our DuckDB. So I do command K. You need to write clear to clear this terminal. So I can also do like this, increase the size one time so that it's easier to see. So let's do like this. We can do select star from read CSV auto. And just type in what this CSV file is, YouTube underscore videos.csv, like this in a string and with semicolon. And we can see that, oh, it managed to select directly from a CSV file. That is quite cool in DuckDB. Okay, so we can select this directly. We can see this table here. So let's 140 rows, right? Let's ingest this into our database. So let's save this. So in order to do this, we do up button so that we can we have this command, and then we do like this: create table if not exists video as, and then I will use this select statement here. Like this. So this means that it will create a table that is called video as this. So the return from this subquery, it's called. So let's do like this. Enter. So this means we see directly something special. We see here test YouTube. We see here test YouTube or test yt.duckdb.val. It's called write ahead log. And this file is coming up whenever we're changing our database, whenever we're manipulating our database. And in this case, we have created a table, we have inserted data, like we ingested data from the CSV file. So this database has been changed. So this is a temporary file that has appeared. So when we do a clean shutdown of DuckDB connection, then this one will disappear and we'll see the changes have been made inside of test YT. So let's do select star from video, and we can see that yes, we get this data here. So I can query this. I can do desk to describe, and we can see that this is so we can see video here, and we can see column names, etc. So great, it works. So I will shut this down, Control D or Control C in Windows, and you see that the val file has disappeared. And I clear the terminal, and let's open up this database again. So DuckDB test yt.duckdb. So here, if I do desk describe, we can see that the data is still here, right? So I can do select star from video, and we can see all the data. So perfect. And with this, I'm quite satisfied with the first with this lecture on setting up DuckDB. So you have managed to install it. You have tested out DuckDB in CLI. You have ingested data into the DuckDB database, and you have queried the data, and you see that it works. And you have shut down the connection. You have opened up a connection again, and you see that the data has been permanently stored there. Okay, so with this, I would like to thank you for this video, and see you in the next one. Bye.